Okay, y'all, we're here at the duck pond here in Bay St. Louis. Wanted to stop and just take a few pictures and talk to y'all for just a few minutes about some of the key features on this bike. It is a folding bike. Company is Mihogo. The bike model is LX4.0. Here's the shocker. It is a dual battery bike. We're not talking about putting a battery in the bike and then having to strap another battery down on the back of it. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a bike that has a battery built into the frame, or slides in and out of the frame after you open it, of course, and then a battery here on the back. And it will operate with just the rear battery, or it will operate with just the front battery, or it will operate as I have it now with both batteries in place. And that's what makes it such a long range bike. It's a long range folding bike, something you seldom ever hear in the same sentence. It's long range and folding, but in this case they have married both of them together, if I can use that term. The bike is silver gray. It has some beautiful decorative accents and details there on it. It's 81 pounds, y'all, and y'all might say, well, ooh, that's heavy for a bike. But let me tell you something. It's got a magnesium aluminum frame, composite, and when you take the batteries away, they're 65.2 pounds, which is manageable. The stated range of the bike is 80 to 100 miles. And I'm just going to say this like I would on any other bike. I believe that range will vary, but that is a very high mark set for this range of this bike. Charge time is 8 hours, stated 8 hours rear battery, 6 hours front. It actually took me about 5 hours to charge the rear battery and probably 4 hours to charge the battery in the frame. We'll call that the front battery. Has a top speed of 28 miles per hour. A load capacity of 440 pounds. Let's see, what else can we say? It's hydraulic brakes, hydraulic suspension on the front, and it has a suspension seat post here. Zoom suspension seat post, and that thing works good too. As we stated, hydraulic brakes front and back, 160 millimeter rotor on the back, 180 millimeter rotors on the front. It comes with a rack on the back that you can add your bag or basket, whatever. I'll talk about accessories here in a little bit. Fenders, rear and front. Battery in the rear has a key lock system. You lock it in. Whenever you break the fold down on it in the middle there, that battery that's built into the frame is also locked in with a key. You have a key for both batteries. Showing you right here a front basket that was sent to me by Mihogo, and I elected to put it on, and I'm going to show you some different accessory scenarios for this bike based on the accessories that they sent me. Okay, y'all, let's ease on down the road a little bit, and then we'll see how it performs. I haven't ridden very far on it, so we're going to see how it performs and maybe put it to a little hill test riding over the Bay St. Louis Bridge, and we'll go from there. I'll stop over that way somewhere and we'll talk about it a little bit more. Okay, y'all. Yeah, we're back with you. We're fixing to take a little run. We come around through Old Town there. We could fix and make a little run towards that big bridge right there. Let's see if I can show y'all that. Maybe y'all can see that. Man, look how pretty it is today, y'all. I tell you what, today is the day to get you an e-bike and get out and take a ride. Beautiful. I tell you, if you're gonna call your bike a long-range folding bike, you better be able to back it up. And so far, from what I see, this bike can well back it up. As we'll present to you when we show you the key specs and features about it, it's got 2 batteries. It's got one right behind the seat post here, and it's got one that slides up in the frame like a normal folding bike. Make this little transition. That's not something I can come through and concentrate very good right there. Oh, look how pretty, y'all. Look how pretty in blue. If that don't make you want to get off the couch, I don't know what will. We're gonna ride up the bridge here, y'all. The bike has a 750 watt, 1000 watt peak Bafang motor. My contact with Mihogo stated that they were a supplier of Bafang motors. As we stated, it's got 2 batteries. It's got one slides up in the frame. It's got a battery right behind the seat that I'll show you when we go over the specs. I won't quote the amp hours of either battery. As I said, I'll show y'all a slideshow here in the review, and I will type out the specs there for you so you can have all that. Because I'll probably misquote it and then have to put a graphic over it to try to correct that. Yeah, we're fixing to enter up on the hump here, Bay St. Louis Bridge. And I tell you, based on what I've seen so far, I don't think it's going to have any problem with climbing hills. And what I'm going to do right here, at this marker right here, I do this with several bikes. I'm going to stop and I'm going to hit the throttle. Or what I mean by stop, I stop pedaling and I just use the throttle. We're at 26.4 miles per hour. Now we're going up the grade. The grade varies anywhere from 7 to 10 degrees on this bridge. 26.4. 25.7, 25.1, 24.4, 23.6. Looks like the lowest it's gonna go is 23.6. So as you can see, And here I am back to pedaling again. As you can see, it didn't have any problems climbing the hill. Hey, while we're riding, we're just gonna ride over the other end of the bridge here. Let me ask y'all something. What do you not hear on this bike? Well, you're not hearing the motor because I'm coasting right now, but that motor is not loud. That motor is equivalent with any other bike that I have. But what do you not hear? You don't hear them knobby tires. You know why? Because this bike has street tires on it. That's the first thing that I seen, you know, when I unboxed it. I said, oh man, look what a beautiful set of tires it's got on it. And you've heard of white walls? This bike has brown walls. And they match the leather grips and seat perfectly. Okay, y'all, we fixing to drop it off the bridge and run right down this little hill right here. See how the brakes work here. Listen at that. No problem whatsoever. Okay, y'all, we're fixing to turn back up that little hill by the bridge. See how it handles this. This is 15 degree. 15 degree. Yeah, no problem there. Okay, let's roll back across the bridge, y'all. While we're riding along here, I want to tell you about the different configurations that you can put the accessories in. They supplied me with a front basket, a rear basket, and a set of saddlebags that goes on the back that are second to none. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a slideshow with those pictures right now as we roll up on top of the bridge right here and let y'all view the different configurations that I put it in. Let's see what else we got. Pedal assist settings. We have 5 speeds. Maybe I get up here in a little bit and I can show you some of that. We'll start off from 1. 0 is nothing. 0 don't go anywhere. You have to pedal 0. I'll let this car by. ease up Carroll Street here. So pedal assist 1 is about 10.9 miles per hour. Now you get a big bump when you bump it into 2, okay? Watch this. 2 is 15.9 miles per hour. 3, let's hit 3. There you go, we got a boost that time. 19.6 up to 21.1 mile per hour. That's about average for it. That's number 3. See what 4 does? $25.6 on number 4. And we go down here and we'll turn around and we'll come back and we'll show you what 28 miles per hour looks like on it. All right, here we go, y'all. 28 miles per hour. We're gonna try to get it on this road. $29.8, $30.0. There you go. We hit 30 miles per hour. Okay, y'all. To my viewers that have been following me for a while, I'm gonna show y'all what they've done to the Washington Street access area out here where the people launch their boats. This is where I fell. Look here how smooth, y'all. Asphalt. Nice. Let's see how these street tires are going to do in a little bit of sand that's blowed up on this sidewalk here. Kick it up a notch. I tell you what we'll do, y'all, while we're up on the beach here. I'm going to show y'all that slide. And it's got some more particulars on the specs for the bike. Some what I think's beautiful pictures that we took back there by the duck pond. So let's run that now. Then we'll come back and we'll iron this thing out and I'll tell y'all what I really think about it. Okay, y'all, we'll try to do a little summary here, and we're fixing to load it on the truck and head back home. But think about what we've talked about. It's a 20-inch frame. It's got the street tires. It's got the street tires. Doesn't have the knobby tires. And man, I find that quiet. And I find that, hey, it has good traction, so I don't have a problem with that. Just the overall look of it. It's a beautiful bike. It's probably one of the prettiest bikes that I have. And as we stated, for $13.99, here's what you're going to get. You're going to get a bike with a 750 watt with 1000 peak motor. You're going to have 2 batteries, a total of 28.8 amp hours and 1382 watt hours at 48 volts, which is just incredible amount of power. That's a great saddle that's on it, and the seat post, man, that seat post makes such a difference. Riding around down on the beach, hitting the little wooden bridges and everything, rolling across the curbs. As we stated, they have accessories that you can purchase. That's a front basket like this. I really love the front basket, and that one will be staying on the bike. You can purchase the rear basket. Remember that I told you the rear basket, if you bolt it on, I don't think you're going to be able to reach here and unlock. You can unlock it, but I don't think you'll be able to pull that up. But you can still charge the battery through the charge port. In the same way with the frame, you don't have to disconnect and pull that battery out of there in order to charge that battery. You got a little charge port right there above the handle. Of course, that's where you unlock it. And I won't break it down now, but it breaks down just like any other folding bike. Yeah, that's it, y'all. For $13.99, you're getting a 750 watt motor and 28.8 amp hours of battery. You can't find that anywhere for under $2,000. So that's why I say I think it's a great value of a bike. Hydraulic brakes. What else can I say? I tell you what I can say. I can say this. Check out that link. We're going to have a link to Mihogo, and use that link to, if you want to purchase a bike, use that link, and you're going to have a RIP60 coupon code on there that will get you $60 off that price. Free shipping. And hey, if you think about it, hit that like and that subscribe while you're there. And look, we'll catch y'all on the next one. From the beautiful town of Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Hey, Rip One Outdoors. We'll see y'all